Hello, gorgeous humans of the High Performer Coaching Community. Alina Grayson coming to you live in the High Performer Coaching Community. And we are on day 2 of the Go First Masterclass. And I am so freaking excited for all the breakthroughs and the ahas you guys are having. Thank you for your messages. I have not gotten through all them yet, so be patient, but I love you guys. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for tagging. I am so grateful. It was such an amazing session, and I honestly will tell you, go back and re-listen to it. It's just so important to re-listen to this stuff. So when you're hopping on, say hello. We have Lisa in the house. Hello, thank you. Yeah, we're doing the pink today, the rose gold. Hello, Lindsay. Thank you. Hello, Melissa. Hello, gorgeous. We had just the most amazing conversation, me and Melissa, today on our private call. So much is coming through. So before I get really started, hello Rebecca, pretty in pink, thank you. You guys are so sweet, look at me. So just to remind you guys, we are going to be doing the draw probably Monday, if not Tuesday. But I have something special for you guys. I have a module 3. It's a bonus. It's a pre-recorded something that I did a long time ago. And it's about manifesting miracles, and it's so potent. I'm going to be dropping that on the weekend. You'll see either Saturday or Sunday, so stay tuned. Thank you for tagging, Lisa. You're amazing. What was I going to say? But we will do the draw either Monday, Tuesday. I'll give you guys time because I'm going to be dropping another module for you guys to binge on. And then we'll do a draw. We'll do a Q&A. So thank you. So if you want to still be in the draw, share, tag, use the graphic, share the first video, and you will be put in the draw, and we're going to do that. And no matter what, you get 50% off, and you get a chance to get into the money program for free for lifetime access. So it's amazing. Hello, Chris. Thank you, Lisa. You're amazing. Look at these amazing shares. You guys are incredible. And Melissa, who tagged like 20 people before, like so freaking grateful. So grateful. By the way, me and Melissa, when we were on our private call, we were talking about sharing, and I had shared another coach to my own private client just earlier, and Melissa was saying, like people always ask her, why do you share? I'm like, there is so much to go around, and you are an energetic match to sharers when you're a sharer. And it's like, it doesn't matter if you share or not, it has to be like fully from a place of alignment, and if it feels aligned for you. But when you are a sharer, you're an energetic match. So me and Melissa were talking about that, and as we're talking, it's just like, oh my God, you'll never guess, I'm having all these like pings of sharers for her stuff. So it was just funny because we love when we manifest things in the real time, because it just grows our manifestation muscle. And that's the thing, guys, is manifesting is a muscle. So sometimes you do manifest a thing. Sometimes you get a little prove-it moments, you get to some tests. Sometimes you just get the signs. But if you get the signs and you have the angel numbers and you have a specific sign that you ask, if it starts showing up, you are in alignment. And even when the people that show up that trigger you, they're here to help you heal, and the people that make you feel jealous or envious, they're people showing you that you're a match, you are next, and you just need to trust and keep working on the mind and keep working on the emotions. Speaking of emotions, hello, Angela. Hello, everybody that's hopping on. Speaking of emotions, we are really going to dive into emotional mastery. I have the most powerful riff about getting yourself in alignment. We are going to talk about something we don't want to talk about. We're going to talk a little bit about forgiveness, cleaning up our energy. We're going to talk about polarity, and then I'm going to give you guys a really powerful strategy that I use every single day that if you start to use, and along with everything else I've talked about, you're going to be DMing me that you're manifesting stuff and share in the group, okay? I'm going to put a celebration. Okay, I'm going to write myself a note here. Put a celebration for the manifestations that come through, because as you share, you expand people, that it's possible for them too. Elizabeth, you resonated with me yesterday, had a fabulous day, amazing energy and positivity. We're here to break those generational embedded thought processes. We are aligned for a reason, 100%. And this is why I say, like, whether you come into a paid container with me or not, just stay in these conversations. Whether you follow me or follow other people, but stay in these conversations, because you guys, okay, do you guys want to know another animal that I bring? There's a lot of animals I talk about. Me and Melissa were talking about the ostrich when you put your head in, prove it moment. Remember, like kind of avoiding the things. We were talking about the crabs in the bucket, and we were talking about dinosaurs in our life. And the dinosaurs in your life are like your grandpa and your father, people stuck in the old patterns telling you it's not possible to make millions of dollars online, working a few hours. Like they're the people telling you, like you're in the matrix and you're caught, right? And we're like the glitch in the matrix over here, right? And then you have the crabs in the bucket, and crabs in the bucket are the people in your life that are your friends and family who love you. But if you've never heard about the crabs in the bucket, If you put crabs in a bucket, the moment that one crab tries to escape, so it's us escaping the matrix, getting out of the generational patterns, all the other crabs pull it back down. And that's kind of what happens with our family and friends and people around us. They do love us. But when they see you succeeding and you're shifting and you're manifesting life of your dreams, you're escaping the bucket, the matrix, they want to pull you down because they're like, don't leave me, stay with me. You know, they're afraid we're going to change and leave them behind. But the thing is, if we all help each other out of the bucket, out of the matrix, we all get to have the dream life. So you got to keep focusing on yourself. And if you have nobody around you and they're all dinosaurs and crabs in your personal life, come in here, binge my YouTube videos, binge the masterclasses, get on the books about manifesting, go follow other coaches, just stay in the conversation. Okay, this is how you're going to become more conscious and really check in with what's looping. Thank you so much for sharing. Hello, gorgeous girls. Okay, so the draw will be Monday or Tuesday. I will let you guys know ahead of time, but there will be a bonus module, a pre-recorded thing dropped this weekend, so stay tuned to that. Binge on it. Hello, Osana. Hello, beautiful. Osana's in the manifestation program. I love you. Okay, so the biggest thing that I want for you guys to take away from yesterday is everything is happening now, right now. All of your manifestation powers are in the now. Hello, Amanda. So excited too. We always have two choices. Either we are going to spend our present moment thinking about the past, thinking about people who wronged us, thinking about not failing, why is this not working, what is wrong with me, why is this happening, or we're going to be using our present now to be thinking about and building our dreams, right? Everything that you're manifesting is manifesting on a different timeline, and it's happening right now with what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're doing. I say two, but really you have three options, okay? Because there is polarity in life. There is duality. They are the energetic flip side of things, okay? So even in those moments, the number one thing you're going to do in those moments where everything is just falling apart around your personal life, you're going to be tapping into gratitude. So you're either going to use your present now moment to be in gratitude because everything is kind of falling apart. So I'm just going to be grateful for what I do have. I have my family. I have my health. I tap into gratitude. Thank you, universe. Or when I'm feeling good, I'm going to be thinking and imagining and feeling the things that I desire to create, or I'm going to be taking action. So those are the three things that you should only be doing with the now. Why is this not working? Beating yourself up, failing, failure, calling the universal hotline, that's what you're manifesting in the future. We want to be energetically mastered. Deanna, hello, good morning. So excited you're here too. We want to be energetically mastered in our thoughts and in our emotions and actions that we're taking. If we're going to create the life of our dreams and manifest something greater than what we have right now, the present moment needs to be about either gratitude for where we are, or we're tapping into desire for where we're going, we're feeling into that, or we're taking action from that place of alignment and we're going to go build our dreams. Like I said, there's two ways to manifest. You can either just get it or you're going to go build it and co-create it with the universe. Okay, but we are always playing chess with the universe, okay? You make a move, the universe makes a move. You make a move, the universe responds with a move, and you go back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes you get steps, nudges, pings, and sometimes you get a test, a challenge, a prove it moment, so go prove it, okay? Show the universe that you are so 100% committed to this thing that you're creating. Because I know if you're attracted to my work, you are someone that is highly ambitious, probably wants it all, the empire, the legacy, the money, the wealth, the impact, all the things, the family, the romance, right? Manifestation is co-creation. And every single moment that you have, you got to be using it to build your dreams and not beating yourself up and not staying in the looping old patterns, okay? And sometimes the universe will send you a miracle. A miracle. It's just like you ask for something and it's like, there it is. You're like, holy crap. And I have a module that's going to be around this, the bonus module. So stay tuned to that. But the goal is the better we utilize the now, the better you're going to be manifesting the life of your dreams, because we're manifesting now on a different timeline. Okay? And a huge thing we talked about yesterday is wasting our time in the how. Okay? And I want to just say this whole thing with the how is I don't know, why are we asking that question? Because if you don't know how to do something, I got a tickle on my nose, go find the answer. But Alina, I don't know how to build an online business. I don't know how to find my dream partner. I don't know how to create wealth. Here are some suggestions that will help you collapse time and help you figure it out. Go watch a YouTube video. Go ask Google, Mr. Google University, okay? Go read a book. Go hire a mentor. Join a program. Learn from the person that's already having the things that you desire. Go to an event. Get yourself in a room where people are having these discussions about the thing that you're figuring how about, and go pick your favorite answer, okay? When you're asking how do I, Mr. Google, book, go watch a TED Talk, okay? Or just literally, just go. Just go launch something and go figure it out. We got to stop with this, like, I don't know how. Like, we have these smartphones, we have so much access. Everywhere on the social media platform, you have an expander that is being and doing the thing that you want in the exact way that you want. Like for me, if I look for mentors, I'm not looking for someone who's hustling, who is constantly just launching, working. I'm like, I want to work a few hours a week, create massive wealth and impact. That's the vibe. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm helping my clients to do, okay? Whatever you want, you got to go find the person who lives that life and is doing that thing in the way that you want, and go learn from them. That's how we collapse time. But for the love of God, don't sit there and be like, how? How do I? How? I don't know. Like, Google the subject, okay? This is one of the biggest ways that we waste our time, in the overthinking. Jessica, good morning. Jessica's like, yes, so true. It is. Like, just go find out, okay? This is why they say the successful people have a higher rate of failure, because instead of sitting there being like, how? Let me think of a million plans. Like, you're asking yourself how about something you've never done. So obviously you don't know. So if you don't go figure it out, you're just going to sit there asking yourself how. Like, we ask questions like that, but then we don't make ourselves energetically available to even receive them, because we don't even go make any action to go find out. Literally, go Google it. Go buy a book. Go watch a TED Talk. Go on YouTube. Get in rooms where people will be having the conversation about the thing, okay? But whatever it is, don't sit there, how? And don't ask yourself, why is this happening? It's happening for you. Move. Go do something. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, gorgeous. Okay? If you are, like, serious about collapsing time, so if you never heard this term, it's just doing something at a faster rate, right? So, like girls, when you first started doing your makeup, how long did it take you to do your makeup? Okay, it probably took me, I probably was getting up at like 5:30 in high school, doing it for 45 minutes. Now it's like 10 minutes, I'm good to go, let's go, okay? How long did it take you to curl your hair? How long did it take you to learn to drive? So when we start things, it takes longer, especially if we do it on our own. But if you are serious about collapsing time around your goals, you want to skip the whole trial and error and asking Mr. Google University and doing endless of research, the greatest way, honestly, that we collapse time around our dreams is go learn from the people who are having the thing that you want in the way that you want they're doing it. Okay, that makes sense. Go hire a mentor in the field that you're trying to figure out the how. Go hire a coach. Go join a program. Go read a book about it, a bunch of books about it, okay? Or you can take a longer route and you can just launch things and just try things by error. You can make your own mistakes. I really don't believe that you need coaches, you don't need books. I honestly believe we have every single thing within us. The universe gives us all of our answers. We just don't open ourselves up to literally listen, because you do have an intuition always telling you, but we tend not to listen to that. So if you don't want to take the long route and do things yourself, go hire a mentor. Go hire the person who has the thing, has the confidence, is doing the thing in the way that you want to do it, and go learn from them. That's how we collapse time. This is why every successful person, especially when they move really fast in their industry, they have a mentor. Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, okay, Elon Musk, his mentors were books, which are a lot of my mentors too. Who else? There's just so many, right? But like, if you want to collapse time, just be brave, okay? Either way, the whole point is, whether you go fast, whether you quantum leap, whether you collapse time, just move. Just be thinking about it, be doing something about it, and you will get there at whatever rate that you're going on. And if you find yourself on the wrong side of the highway, going the wrong way, meaning you're thinking about failure, what didn't work, you're looking in the past, When you notice it, that you're in old patterns, interrupt them, AKA get off that way on the highway and turn around, okay? We get to always turn back around and get back on the path, okay? And the more you're aware, the more that you're aware. So this is why I say the more you're in these conversations, you're going to be reminded of your patterns. You're going to move through things a lot faster, okay? Keep guard of your mind, Jim Rohn, okay? Stay super duper conscious. If there's a thought that is not in alignment with what you want to be, interrupt it. Interrupt it. Yeah, but interrupt it. It's not work. Stop saying it. I'm failing. It's not working. Why? Stop it. Okay? Stop yourself mid-sentence. Okay? Interrupt it. Distract yourself. Tap into gratitude or drop into your body. Get out of your head. Go do something physical. Okay? An amazing way to just get out of your head about if it's not working or whatever. Gratitude. I'm so grateful for. And you can write out a list. I always tell my clients, if you're having a really bad day and you're having a hard time getting alignment, get your little notepad out. 111 things. Write out. Just rampage how many things you're grateful for. Because you have everything you have right now. I'm telling you, you do not build your dreams or manifest more from a frequency of I'm lacking. It's not working. I need this. Amanda says, I'm a huge overthinker. Chris says, yes, absolutely. Just 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay? So, guard of your mind. There is, in no reality do you manifest more or you have quantum leaps from a state of lack. Repeat this often. I have everything I need right now and I'm so excited for more. I have everything that I desire right now and I'm excited for more. I have everything I need right now and I'm excited for more. Just repeat that over and over again. Every time you have a don't say it, interrupt it. I have everything I need right now and I'm desiring more, okay? You slow down the process every time, but doubt, what's wrong with me? Why isn't it working? You slow down the process. So yesterday I said, we are held back by so many of our own generational limitations because the people that really did program us, the thoughts, the unworthiness, the things that we don't feel good about, the things that we feel limit us are the people that really had the biggest influence on us. So our parents, our grandparents, teachers, peers, neighbors, uncles, aunts, okay? And so they did influence us. And we have these loops and people have said mean things and we have these like unworthiness things, right? So we're going to do some healing around that today because it's really important. But you are going to be scared to try things again and new things when you have had failure in the past, right? So we get stuck in the flee mentality. I can't jump 2 feet because no one in my family or anybody around me has. That's not true. Go find expanders. The other thing that holds us back is we talked about the elephant, okay? Just because you have failed in the past and there has been pain in the past, it hurt, that doesn't mean you stop trying. How many of you guys know like a friend of yours that have had really bad relationships and they're like, I'm never going to date again. I'm never going to put myself out there. Like, stop that. Get back out there. Work on your shit. Work on the red flags, okay? Because relationships are a mirror to us, okay? But you got to let go of the past stuff, okay? And what I want to really talk to you guys about first, before we get into duality and we get into some cool energetic manifesting stuff, we have to let go of the stuff in the past, okay? The people that you're still holding on grudges and anger towards, resentment, bitterness, the shame and guilt that you have towards yourself because of your own mistakes, the past memories that make you feel like you want to cry right now, like we got to go process this stuff and we got to let it go because past energetic stuff, grudges, resentment, anger, all that energy is actually the most heaviest energy. And vibrationally, we weigh ourselves down, okay? But one more time, utilize your now before I talk about letting go of things that weigh us down. What's also important about the past is that, I talked about this yesterday, is that when you're thinking about the bad stuff in the past and how you should have dealt with something and how you should have said something and how you're mad about blah, 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 you're using, again, your present moment on things that are not helping you create your dream life. You're actually calling in more people to test you in the things that you're thinking about in the past, right? So we don't want to bring that stuff anymore. Go back there, heal it, process it, and that's it, If we go back in the past, we want to think about the good memories, only the good stuff. That's it. Let go of everything else. Okay? And then we're going to dive into emotional intelligence when circumstances are bad and how to do that. Okay? But let's start with this. In every single program, and I'm sure if you guys ever done any manifestation work or self-development work, there is a reason why we do forgiveness work. I do forgiveness work in almost every single one of my programs. You need to do this stuff. Letting go of stuff, letting go of people. Because manifestation is a light experience. And we are the ones that add heavy weight. The lighter you are, the faster you go. The heavier you are energetically, the slower you go. When you add heaviness to an energetic experience, you slow everything down. When you carry grudges, bitterness, resentment, shame, guilt, you don't forgive people, you are literally energetically carrying them around. And you're adding heaviness to a light experience. When you don't forgive yourself and you're constantly punishing yourself for the past mistake, and so if any of you have a cycle of a lot of self-sabotage, yeah, you're punishing yourself for something, okay? And so when you don't forgive your own self and you're constantly punishing yourself with the sabotage, you are adding heaviness to an experience and you're slowing down your vibration, okay? We've got to forgive ourselves. Holding on to, and just think about these emotions, holding on to the emotions of revenge, insecurity, bitterness, shame, unworthiness, I'm not enough, fear, failure, powerlessness, bitterness, punishment, worry, doubt, pessimism, the heavier you are. And you can feel it. Do you feel in your chest when you think about those words and you think about things that make you angry? You are making your energy really heavy. And when your energy radiates from emotions like passion, love, gratitude, joy, freedom, empowerment, optimism, enthusiasm, the lighter you are. Hello, Jen, coming on late today, but oh my God, I came in the right time because this is so relatable to my situation at the moment. Oh my God, I love you. I'm so happy. I'm telling you guys, people show up, conversations show up, coaches, books, always, all the things show up for us when we need to hear them. So I'm really happy. Okay, so we want our energy to be light. We want squeaky clean energy, okay? We cannot hold on to anger and sadness and grudges and bitterness and shame and all the things, because when we hold all that stuff, it makes us really heavy. And the thing is, we tend to hold that stuff because we feel like if I'm not angry at this person and I don't show people how angry I am and how much I want to punish them and I am punish them with silence and all these things, I feel like people would take advantage of me. We think that if we forgive people, we're condoning what they think, what they did, and that's not true. And so we sit in a lot of past emotions that don't feel good. And when you have a day where you just think about something in the past, what do? You start thinking about it, and you think about, like, I should have said this, I should have done this. And then you start getting angrier, and then you start thinking about other things, and you start brewing and compounding bad feeling emotions. And then you're creating so much heaviness. You're going to tap into your magical, in the zone energy right now? No, you're not. Are you going to think about the things you want to create? No, you're not. Because you're brewing on past stuff. You always continue to amaze me. Oh, Carrie, I love you. You're so amazing. When you don't want to forgive yourself because of the past mistakes, this is why you keep sabotaging. And this whole like unworthiness thing too, like I always say, like, what is with this stuff that we say that stuff? It's the only reason you think you're unworthy is because someone told you something or you did something wrong and now you feel like you're unworthy to create the life of your dreams because you did something bad. I'm telling you, you're okay. Did you really do something that bad that you're not allowed to have the life of your dreams? No. You think God would say that to you? Universe would say that to you? No. This self-sabotage stuff, we got to stop with that. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself because you're adding weight to a light experience when you're light and squeaky clean and you're passionate and you're enthusiastic, like you're vibrating, you're light, the manifestations are coming faster. But sabotage, beating yourself up, shame, hate, like you're slowing everything down. And one of the best analogies that I can get you guys to really think about and put this in your mind is, let's say we're creating our dream life and this dream life that we're building and co-creating with the universe, like this mountain that we're walking up, okay? So we're walking up this mountain to our dream life, okay? And we're excited and we're grateful and we're pessimistic and not pessimistic, we're optimistic and we're passionate. When we're in that energy, you're running up the mountain, right? You're running up the mountain. But how would you walk up a mountain when you have a backpack full of hostages? And the hostages is what I mean by that is like the people that you don't want to forgive in the past. You're carrying weight with you. The like not forgiving yourself, the shame, the anger, the bitterness, the revenge, and the hostages, like think about how heavy your backpack is. You're carrying weight. That resistance slows you down. When you also find yourself climbing up the mountain with a heavy backpack, now you're not feeling good and you're going really slow, and then your thoughts are like, I'm not enough. I'm not as fast as that one up there. That one up there's fast because she cleaned up her shit and she kept going. This is why we talk about inner work so much. But then you see her going so fast up the mountain. She don't got a backpack. She let everybody go. She forgave them. She's thinking about her dreams. And you're looking up there. Why is she going so fast? Oh, she must be lucky. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm not smart. I always fail. You're spiraling. You've stopped. You stopped walking. And I think you're now falling off the mountain at this point. This is what we do to ourselves. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, gorgeous Katie. It's okay. Right? It all works for them, but not me. Why isn't it working? You add heaviness and you're trying to trek up a mountain. Okay? And in the spiritual world, you guys have heard this. Like, there's why we do cord cutting. It's like, until you let people go, you have an energetic attachment to them. They're coming with you into the future. And then while you sabotage yourself on the mountain because you're mad at yourself, you're adding heaviness again. You're falling off the damn mountain. Who here holds grudges? I used to be the biggest grudge holder. That was the way I punished people. How dare you? Who here holds grudges? So I have worked with so many people now, and the thing that just keeps preventing them from focusing and utilizing their now and the things they want is the people in the past. Drop the backpack. It's not your stuff to carry anymore. Yes, put it down. Let it go. Put it down. Hello, beautiful Michelle. I used to be a grudge queen, okay? I used to be a grudge queen. And then I realized holding grudges and being angry about people doesn't even punish them. We think that that's what punishes them, but they've just moved on. They don't even care. Maybe they do, I don't know, but they've moved on. You're the one holding on to the grudge, to the anger, to the memories that make you sad. Those memories, those people also take up space and energy, also holding you back. Melissa's like, I'm recovering, yes, right? I would spend so much time thinking about people that I didn't like. I'd be like laying in bed, replaying the conversations, the scenarios. Who did me wrong? I would lose sleep. It would distract me. It made me sick. I definitely was not manifesting the life that I wanted because I was keep replaying the old memories of the people who did me wrong and what I should have said. La, 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 la. Wasting time. We got to put down the baggage. We got to put it down. The greatest strength on earth, honestly, is forgiveness. It's true power. To look at a person who you know did something bad to you and they apologize to you and you actually accept it makes you a superhuman. Being the kind of person where you don't need the apology at all, but you've moved on and you can send them light and love makes you so super strong. Yes, that's what I do, replay constantly. I used to be the silent treatment queen. I don't do that anymore. Good. It's not a weakness to forgive. It's the greatest power on earth. To be able to really either feel a true apology from someone and accept it and let yourself be free and let that person be free is a superpower. To be a person where you're like, I don't even need the apology. I don't need the conversation. I really do let you go. And be put down the bag. Perfect. From Danielle Laporte, I learned that I withheld love, not anymore. Ooh, so good. I love Danielle Laporte. She was one of my first books that I started reading self-development to. Abraham Hicks. But yeah, I love her. So good. Right? So ask yourself right now, how many times in your life were you afraid to accept an apology because you were afraid that if you accepted the apology, you would make it mean that you are weak and you're condoning that they do it again? That you feel like if you accept an apology from someone that you felt like you just didn't punish them enough to make sure that they don't do it again. Who's ever experienced that? We think we're weak if we forgive, but the highest version of you She forgives without hesitation because it is a superpower. And it's for you, because forgiveness is an act of self-love. And it is not our job to punish people. It's not. You punishing people is also you trying to control things. I believe, honestly, if someone is meant to learn a lesson, the universe will serve them their lesson. It's not my job. And it's not your job. You have better things to do and think about and create in your life. The way I see forgiveness, it is a form of self-love. I free myself. I let go of this heavy weight. And I free you. When you release people, you're putting down that baggage. You're freeing up your energy. You become lighter, you manifest faster, and energy needs space. So when you let go of the hostages, you're going to attract the most incredible people into your life. It is only our ego that comes up with this vindictive part that wants to make sure people learn their lessons. It's not our job. Trust me. Someone is going to learn a lesson that it will be served by the universe, God, source. It won't be you. Most of the things in our life are attached to a person who hurt us, who did us wrong. It's all the things that you also feel bad about yourself. If you feel like you always never felt skinny enough or pretty enough or smart enough, it is also attached to someone that holds us back because they're the ones that said that thing, the bully. Your dad said something really bad to you. It's people, like all the things that hold us back are attached to someone who either did something to us or planted a false illusion that made us feel unworthy and not good enough. And that continues to manifest more of that because that's how we feel. Oh yes, hello Tanya. But when you let go, shh. Sorry guys, don't bark, it's okay. Probably like UPS. We're good, okay. They like sit underneath me and they get fired up by the doorbell. So far so good. It's okay. Shh. Hopefully they don't ring again. So most of the stuff is attached to a person who hurt us, who said something to us. And so here's the thing. When we also don't forgive the people, the systems that said the things to us, we are defined by that narrative, that story, that identity. We're defined by that moment. So, shoot. Wonder if they can, no, come here. It's okay. Sorry, guys. 4 months ago. Oh, hold on, I gotta read this. Slowly letting go. I've definitely come a long way from when I decided to walk away 4 months ago from emotional, abusive, cheating, narcissist relationship I was in. Still have a lot to work to myself. Love every day, a little more. Oh, I love you so much, Carly. Oh, I love you. Jen says, I like that. It's not my job to teach them the lesson. That's hard, especially since I'm a teacher. But I'm going to try and look at way from now on. The universe will take care of and teach them. I like that. Yeah. Me and Melissa were talking about how like the best way to even be a parent or a teacher is just be the role model. Just role model the things. Tell them how you would navigate a situation. Say, hey, that thing you did, even as a teacher, I have a better way that you can navigate this. I have a better way that you can communicate this. And then just be the role model. Okay? Okay, we're good. Okay. Sorry, guys. Look at, you guys are now, say, I love this. I love that you guys are connecting here. You're finding your people. The universe is bringing us all together. We're not alone in this. Together we rise. So, coming back to this, most of the things that limit us, the unworthiness, the stories, the resentment, the things that we're carrying are attached to a person. Because you would never be born and think anything bad about yourself unless someone told you something bad about yourself that made you think that. So part of forgiveness is not even just about the people who did us wrong. It's forgiving even media and school and any person that planted and limited identity. So like someone, if you had a bully say that you were ugly or fat or stupid, you got to let that person go. You got to forgive them, because when you forgive and let that person go, you also let go of the narrative, the story, and the limitation. Look at you in the pink jacket. You like that? Yeah. It came with a skirt. So cute. For me, and I've talked about this before. I wrote a post about this once, but one of the things that I had to forgive was a few teachers that said some things to me, but I had to forgive just the school system. The school system always made me feel unworthy of success and financial success because I was just not good at math. The things that I was good at were the things that I'm basically doing. I love spirituality. I did philosophy, psychology, business, like interaction with people. Like those are the things I'm obsessed with. I had the best grades in that. But the things that I didn't get grades in were like math. And the system tells you if you don't have good grades in math, like you're just never going to be financially successful or rich. So I had to just forgive the school system. I had to forgive the media, who always made me feel like, unless I had a thigh gap, and because I have a very athletic body and my strong thighs and all things, but I should be self-conscious about that. I had to forgive the media. How many of you women have to forgive the media if you ever had any issues with eating, with the way that you felt about your body? So we have to let go of people for doing us wrong, the people who said things to us, school systems, teachers, because as long as we also don't forgive those people and let them go, we keep the identity in the narrative, and it defines our identity. So I had to let go of all of that. And what that helped me was I let go of the stories and the identity. Forgiveness without the apology was key for me, and my world literally opened up. Yes, we don't need an apology. We don't. And honestly, I talk about this a lot in Goddess Code, but the reason also we as humans, we have a hard time as adults accepting people's apology is because our whole childhood, apologies were something that was orchestrated by our family and our parents. And you know this. How many times are you playing with your sister or your brother or a cousin or a friend and they did something wrong to you, like they broke your doll or did something? What happened? Mommy came in, auntie came in and was like, apologize to her. You broke her toy. They were forced, orchestrated apologies, and we knew it at a young age, right? And then you're forced to hang out and have like no emotional boundaries. Thank you for teaching me this, right? So we have a hard time as adults, period, accepting apologies, even if they come from a good place, because we've been conditioned to know that apologies always came from an orchestrated, forced thing. Like your sister comes back, I'm sorry, like, she doesn't mean it. It's because your mom just scolded her, right? And then the reason we also like to punish people is because we also saw our mom, our aunts, grandma punish her sister or siblings with like stand against the wall. You get no, and then we got excited about it. Yeah, ha, ha, ha. That's why we like to punish people. You hurt me. I was taught that you need to be punished because as I grew up, when people did me wrong, they were forced to look at the wall and they didn't get dessert at nighttime. So then we become these adults who don't accept apologies. And even if we get them, we still want to punish people because we think that's what makes us feel good. You don't need any apologies. I never tell my clients to go talk to the person because you don't need that. You're doing it for you because you don't want to carry on the heaviness, and we don't need the attached identity to the people. Sending you love, forgiveness is so important, so important. Oh, love this. I love you guys. It's so amazing. Okay? So you got to forgive the media, the school system, teachers, coaches, anybody that made you feel unworthy, that you aren't good enough. Because if you keep holding on to these people, then you will continue to be defined by that identity. Oh my gosh, forever parent differently. I never thought of it this way. Yes. I am that kind of mentor who will open your mind to why you have the patterns that you have. And you're like, oh my God. And then it will free you. This is why awareness is the key. Like, you just need to be aware of your patterns first, and then you're going to start making different choices. And you have different choices, you're going to create different results. Awareness is number one. If you ever want to do an amazing program with me, and in the manifestation program, we'll do a lot of that too, because we'll do some subconscious reprogramming. But if you're a female Goddess Code, we go deep into all the wounds, why we are the way we are, why do we punish, Ice Queen, all of the stuff, sisterhood wounds, motherhood wounds, fatherhood wounds. We go deep in it. We go deep into emotional intelligence that will blow your mind. You will understand yourself. And even if it doesn't relate to you, the things that I talk about, certain wounds, I promise you, you will understand your mother better, your grandma better, your friends better. You will understand why people do the things they do because of some past conditioning trauma. And so if you're ever interested, that program is going to be starting after the manifestation program. And it's fun because we do feminine energetics, all kinds of wild stuff, but we do the deep stuff there because you change how you respond to things and your triggers, you change your life. You change your responses, you change your freaking life. That really hit me too. I'm so glad. Okay? So we gotta let go of a lot of things. You gotta forgive Victoria's Secret, you gotta forgive the super skinny models, the bully on the playground, the teachers, all the things, because it is costing you from creating a new identity as long as you keep these people. As long as we're blaming and not letting go of the people who also planted the behaviors, because you are this concocted personality of all the people and all the things you saw, like, it's preventing us from creating our new identity. And we want to create a clean slate. We want our energy to be squeaky clean. Well, we all have past conditioning trauma. The whole freaking world needs you, Alina. We all do, in different degrees. Holding on to hostages also keeps us in predictable patterns. Universe will keep putting people on your path until you heal it. This is also why you will find when you start doing deep inner work, all of a sudden, everybody's triggering you. Everywhere you look, you got a trigger happening because the universe is like, let's heal this. Okay? So let go. If someone ever called you fat, stupid, unworthy, like, if you forgive that person, even if you don't remember it, you can just like put it out there. I forgive whoever planted this seed in my head. I forgive, and then you let go of the identity. You will let go of the narratives. Okay? It will keep you in that false narrative if you hold on to these people. We don't need to punish anybody, okay? I always thought people deserved for me to be mad, and now I know that I don't deserve to be mad and hold on to that, so I set myself free. And when I set myself free, I'm no longer attached to you, the pain, the story, the narrative, the illusion, the moment in the past, and now I can focus my present moment on where I'm going. When I forgive you, I set me free. And then I set you free. Trust me, the people who are meant to learn the lessons, they will. It's not your job to punish people. Just forgive and let go. Forgiving isn't saying you get to be in my life either. That's not at all it is. It's just let them go. We need space. You will magnetize more incredible people and opportunities in your life when you let it all go. I'm setting myself free today. Yes. Okay? It's hard, and sometimes things have happened recently, and sometimes you'll have to do forgiveness work for a little while, but do the work. Do the work. Amanda says, feeling has changed a lot of thinking since money codes, and so much good is coming in. I'm so happy. Oh gosh, I'm so happy. Okay? A life of revenge, shame, guilt, anger, like self-punishment, that's like the worst life. What are we doing? We have this one life to experience the best things that we could do on this planet, and we're going to just keep getting angry about the past. It takes away so much of your life force energy that you could be using to manifest your dream life. If you really want to punish people, just go live your best life, and they'll see you one day and be like, damn it, she's the one that got away. That's all you want to think about. Me too, I'm vowing to set myself free. I'm so happy. You will be liberated. You will feel light. Okay, but I promise you, forgiving doesn't mean they get to stay in your life, but you deserve the peace. Forgiveness is a gift you give to you, always. And honestly, don't spend, you know how I just said, don't spend your time asking how, just go do something about the how. Don't also spend your time asking why, but like, why did this happen? Why? Like, don't try to understand it, because either you never will, or there will be like years from now that you eventually will, which you will see it all as a lesson. It happened for me. My girl, Lena, the best of the best. Oh, I love you, Lisa, you're so sweet. But honestly, here's the other thing. Like I said in Goddess Code, you're going to understand why people do the things they do. But the thing is, we will never, ever understand why people do the things they do. Because do you ever really understand half the things that you do? No, you don't. When you look at a human's personality, it is years of coding by their parents, grandparents, generational patterns, okay, experience, events, bullies. Like, we are this concocted personality with all these habits and the way that we think that has nothing to do with who we came to be on this planet. So when you're trying to figure out why did this person do this bad thing, you're wasting your time. You will never understand. They probably don't even understand why they did it or why they continue to do it. We're coded and programmed, and we have all these traumas and all these things. And you're just going to waste time asking why. Why? You'll never know why someone is the way they are. Don't try to understand people. We will never actually understand each other because our life experiences and our generational patterns are so different. Every single person is coded and went through all kinds of things. All kinds of things. Okay, so we don't need to understand why, but we could just to say, I forgive and I surrendered. I'll never really understand why you are the way you are, why this happened. I never understand you, but I set us both free, and I'm going to build my life from a clean slate, and let's go up that mountain. It can be back so many generations, absolutely so many generations. That's what I did for the last week. Why did he do this? How could he? I have accepted not. I have not. I have to accept that I will not get these answers. No. If you really think about yourself, though, there are a lot of things that you still do or think, and you're like, well, why? I don't know. Could be your parents, teachers, like, who knows? All that matters is that you bring awareness to the patterns that you know are not in alignment with where you're going. And you catch it, you interrupt it, and you shift it, and you start rewiring it. But do this work. Do the work. Forgiveness work is something we're always going to do all the time. You don't need an apology. You don't need to punish anybody. It will not change anything. You don't need to understand why. Just go move on with your life. Put the bag down. It's too heavy. Okay? And really, you guys know in the goddess way, do we really need to hurt people just for us to feel better? No. Do we need people to break down in pain and shame just for us to feel better? No, we do not. We don't need to hold people hostage just so that we feel better. And it will never make you feel better anyways. You can only do that for yourself. So as long as you're holding on to the people that said the things, that did the things, you're also holding on to the very narrative and identity that you're trying to move from. One of my coaches, you need to check this out. She's amazing. Ah, you're so amazing. I love you. Okay, thank you for sharing, guys. It's amazing. So I also don't, so you have to also forgive the systems, okay? The false illusions, just let them go. And I want you to become the kind of person, I know this is gonna be hard, especially if something recently just happened to you, but for the people that you do love the most and you see a future with them, I want you to become the kind of person that forgives those people fast. Like, so the people that you know that have done something or going to do something, like your kids, your family, you know, like, I want you to become the kind of person that forgives the people that you love, that you know are going to be in your future, forgive them fast. Because I have a story for you. So yesterday was my mom's birthday, and in 2 days, it will be my dad's birthday. And my father passed almost 8 years ago, and he's the most amazing man. I love you so much, and I feel him all the time. My dad's death was the biggest lesson for me to do forgiveness work and why I speak about it so much. And I've never meant a coach or a mentor, self-development program, or a book that doesn't talk about forgiveness, okay? Never, ever. So the reason that I forgive fast now, especially the people that I know that are gonna be in my life, is because I had to learn a really tough lesson about forgiveness. My dad was an amazing man. Both my parents were. They were hardworking immigrants, so I have different kinds of trauma. I have immigrant traumas, but otherwise my home was a loving place, and I love my parents, and they were amazing, and they were never fighting or doing anything, you know, that I know of anyways. They were amazing people. I had a really great relationship with both my parents, mommy's girl and daddy's girl, all the way through, right? And so my parents, it's funny because they're both Tauruses, but they're kind of different. And so they never fought, but then when me and my brother left the nest. My parents had decided to also have a divorce. And it was shocking because I was like, whoa, I didn't see this, but you know, okay, I love my parents and they got to do what they got to do no matter what. And so at the time I was living in Toronto, and so I wasn't around my dad around the year that he was like going through, you know, splitting with my mom, right? But we talked on the phone all the time, and you know, and he was someone that got stressed very easily, and he definitely, you know, he struggled, but he wasn't even just struggling because of the separation. It was because he was a family man, Taurus guy, and, you know, he loved the family life, you know? So I already knew it would be hard for him when my brother and I left the nest, right? And then some stuff happened, and I moved back from Toronto, and me and my dad got into a really big fight. My brother my dad, like all three of us got in a fight with my dad, well, me and my brother with my dad, because of something, he was just not himself, and he was doing something that was very not himself, and it was just, very triggering, and I was going through my own things, because after I came back from Toronto, I had gone through some stuff, and I was having my little midlife crisis where I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do next in my life, and I was just kind of in a rut. So when he was going through his stuff, I didn't have space for it, and it was stressing me out, and we got to fight over something really bad that was really stupid, Taurus. And so I didn't talk to my dad for 2 months, for 2 whole months, and I had never not talked to my dad every week. We were like best friends, and so I did not talk to my dad for 2 months. I was ice queening, grudge, like I didn't pick up his phone calls. I didn't have an intention to do it forever. I feel like before he died, I was already telling myself, like, okay, I'm going to call my dad. But I was going through hard shit, and I just didn't have the space for it. And not an excuse, but I got a call, and then my dad was in the hospital, and he had suffered a really bad heart attack. And so we got to the hospital, and so for 3 days, my dad never woke up, and, like, I don't think he was ever going to wake up. And, like, I never got to talk to my dad, ever. And I was so close to my dad, and we had never gotten in a fight. We'd never gone for a whole week not talking. And the one time I decided to hold a grudge and be a nice queen and be an a-hole, my dad died, and I didn't get to talk to him. And it was so hard to, like, move through that for so long. And I had such a hard time. I had so much guilt and so much shame, and, like, made me go into a deeper hole. Like, so... And same with my brother, and he spiraled in a really hard direction too, because I decided to punish and hold grudges, and then my dad died. And I tell this story because we could be so self-righteous and so self-righteous about our anger and our punishment that, like, the people that we love so most, that we know we're going to forgive anyways, we just want to just, like, punish them just a little longer. Just like that, they could be gone. I have, 100% I have. I know my dad's with me. I love him so much. I focus on the best parts of relationship. It is unfortunate that that's how our last 2 months together was, but I focus on all the amazing memories I had with my dad. My dad was such a freaking, and both my parents, I love them so, they're both Tauruses. They're just family people, and I'm a Capricorn, so just the vibes. I don't know if you're in astrology, but there's a lot to that stuff too, but on another day. We can be so stubborn and self-righteous. We get so self-righteous, and this is why we screw up our manifestations, because something bad happens, and we say to ourselves, I get to be right about being angry, I get to be angry, and then we brew in this stuff, in this shitstorm all the time, and we wonder why things are not working. So my dad's lesson was, like, forgive the people you love quickly. You know how they say, don't go to bed angry? Don't go to bed angry. Unless you know that there's something bad, that you have to put a boundary, then go have that conversation. Go have the boundary, but do not wait. You get to have space to process your emotions, but don't wait like 2 months. Don't wait more than 24 hours. Well, process, but go work it out. Have a communication, figure out the boundary, or maybe because the person was so bad that you do remove them from your life, but you have that conversation. Okay? So I promised myself after that happened, I would never, ever hold on to grudges anymore, and I would forgive fast, and I would never go to bed angry. I had to give forgiveness and an apology, especially to my mom, after the stay small or passive statements for not being present when I realized she carries her own wounds. Absolutely. Lisa, me, and, like, Melissa were just talking about that similar conversation. So in alignment. Don't hold grudges. Just forgive the people you love fast. Go have that communication. Process your anger. Don't be self-righteous about it. Okay, this is why emotional intelligence is so important. So important. Everything we're doing is with people. Do you understand that? That's why, like, when entrepreneurs come in my world, the programs that they end up in the most are like Goddess Code and the healing work and the relationship work, because everything we're doing is we're co-creating with people. Your business won't work when you don't have good relationships with your kids, your family. Your team's not, you're not going to have a good team if you can't communicate with people. Everything is a co-creation with people. I realized that I'm holding so many grudges on every one of my influences as a kid. My childhood was full of mental abuse. I had to let this shit go. I'm sending you so much strength and love, Cynthia. You got this. You deserve to be free. You deserve to be free. So forgiveness is a huge piece in the alignment process. We're going to do more of that in the manifestation program. We're really starting clean slate. And I'll give tools and things like that. And again, if you're ever wanting to do some deep work, but also have fun, we do feminine energetics. I teach you how to be magnetic. Goddess Code is such an amazing program. If there's any clients of mine on here, they'll tell you it's an amazing program, but you will become so aware of your patterns, why you are the way that you are, why people respond to you the way that they respond to you, why you self-sabotage. It's a big program about the relationship with yourself, because self-sabotage, punishing yourself, not loving yourself, everything responds to you. If you keep beating yourself up, sabotage, it has to do with the relationship you have with yourself. So the biggest forgiveness work you will do is with yourself, even because you entangled with the people that hurt you. Everything responds to you. Such a beautiful program, Lindsay. Lisa says, Goddess Code was a life-changing program. I did it twice. I'm so happy. Yeah, and if you're in my world and you do continuations, I always do continuations for 222, and you keep doing the program. And all my programs, my live programs, you get access for a year, and then you get to do a continuation for the next round. The next round gets better and better because I evolve and new things come in, always new modules. And if you're a man and you want to do some of this deep work to really understand your patterns, why you attract the things you are, we are going to do that in the manifestation program. The manifestation program is going to be the coolest, newest program. I was just telling Melissa, I have this new idea for the way I want to do this program. It's going to be so different. It's going to be so awesome. I cannot wait. But you guys will see me launch and speak about it, and we'll talk about that. So how to really forgive is you can do a lot of things. You can do the Ho'oponopono prayer. You can do forgiveness letters. You can tap. You can cry. You can scream. But when you do forgiveness work, you do got to remove some codes, because we do have trauma stored in our body, right? So you might want to tap. You might want to cry, okay? But once you do this stuff, you will liberate yourself. And then you're going to start seeing, you're going to start attracting more amazing, beautiful things. Don't ask yourself why. Don't even ask yourself why something bad is happening to you right now. It's not. Everything happens for you. Everything happens for you. The reason sometimes we manifest bad things is they're a test. They're there to teach you a lesson. They're there to show you, hey, you still have some work to do. And sometimes bad things happen in life because that's what life is. It's duality. It's polarity. There's an energetic flip side to everything. The human experience, the reason that we have all these other, not negative, people always say negative, they're just bad feeling emotions. Sad, anger, not negative, just feels bad. But the human experience is an emotional experience. It's a sensory experience. And the human experience is about ebb and flow. It is about duality. In our world, we have duality. We have light and dark, masculine, feminine energy. We have death. We have birth. We have sadness. We have happiness. We have grief. We have birth and celebration. The human experience is about duality. And so there is no escaping it. Our goal is to just become more emotionally mastered in the way that we respond to things. Lindsay says, I'm getting certified in somatics, and it's crazy how much trauma, how much trauma is in our bodies. Yeah, there's another really cool book called The Body Keeps a Score that taught me a lot about this. Very, very deep. The Body Keeps a Score. And if you want to learn from Lindsay, go follow her. She's amazing. She also does a lot of grief counseling and coaching. She's amazing, and she's done a lot of my programs. I love her. She's an incredible, incredible human. Give her a follow. And maybe you can go learn something from her about that. So that's cool. If you ever want to share and hear about what you're learning, let us know. Where are we coming back? What are we talking about? Duality. So duality. There is always duality. There is no escaping it. The universe is sending us a sign. It's funny how it's anytime I look at the clock or I look at my phone, there's my angel numbers, make a wish. So I want you guys to understand there is no perfect life. There is always going to be some sort of duality and polarity in your life. Okay? Polarity in life, polarity in business, and our goal, the goal to be a masterful manifester, to still be fulfilled and have an amazing life that matters, and to be given all kinds of responsibility, influence, and money. The goal is to become the kind of human that can always walk with both, to walk with duality. The kind of person that can hold something really bad happened in my personal life. It's fallen apart, something in a relationship, but I'm hitting a milestone in my business. So I'm going to be sad about this, but I'm going to also be really happy about this. Can I walk with both? Is a superpower. If you can walk and hold sadness and excitement, disappointment and excitement, death and birth at the same time, failure and success at the same time, and still walk towards the things you want, you are going to have quantum leaps in your life. Having a bad day, a week, a month, and if you become the kind of person who is like, this bad thing happened and now everything's gone to shit, and you totally let go of gratitude and you totally stop looking at other things that are good in your life, because even though you could be going through a lot, there's still something to be happy and grateful about. But if you let go of the gratitude, of some sort of happiness in a different area of your life, just even gratitude, this is why we start attracting a lot of negative things on hyperspeed, is because you dropped one. Our goal is to hold on to both and to stretch ourselves, to stretch our energetic capacity. We mess it up because one bad thing happens or a bunch of circumstantial things are happening, and all of a sudden we let go of the gratitude. And so that's why now we're spewing and dark energy and angry things, and we're wondering why things are not getting better. You drop the gratitude. That is one thing you can never drop, no matter what's happening. You got to find something you're grateful for. Are you breathing? Then you be grateful for that. Because some people don't even have that option. They're on their way. There's always something good. I don't know what it is about us humans, but we tend to honor sadness way more than happiness. It's like you'll be having a good day, something bad happens, and now you need to just be angry and dwell in the thing. But if it was vice versa, you're having a sad day and someone tries to make you laugh, you won't even allow the happiness to come in because you want to protect your anger and be self-righteous about it. Cut your nose to spite yourself. I love saying that to my kids all the time. We literally believe that, like, if we're happy and something bad happens, it discredits the happy thing, and now I can't be happy anymore, and I need to be sad and miserable. Like, we don't even allow people to come and make us happy anymore because we're like, no, I need to be self-righteous and be angry and sad about this. I need to protect the sadness. Don't discredit my sadness with your joke right now. I need to be sad. I need to hold on to this bad energy. I need to sit in it. Why are we doing that? Stop honoring your sadness and being self-righteous about it. You get to be sad, process it, but then you still have to grab for some sort of gratitude. I am so sad that this thing is happening to me right now. This is happening. But I'm alive, and I feel, and I have my health, and I have my kids, and I have my family. You have to tap into the gratitude. But don't be like, having a happy day, and then something bad happens, and now I can't do anything. Christmas is over. How many of you have cut your nose to spite yourself? It's Christmas, and one thing happened, and now the day is ruined. The whole week is ruined. One bad thing happened, everything is ruined. My manifestation process is ruined. No, it's not. It will only be ruined if you do not allow the happiness and the gratitude to come in and not reach for that. How many of you have been on a vacation and something happened, and now it's like the whole thing is over, it's done? Are you kidding me? Come on. Like, don't honor the sadness. Don't be self-righteous. Don't protect the sadness, okay? I have realized that, honestly, making your dreams come true, the better you are at just walking with polarity, walking with duality. Something bad happened, and I'm sad about this, and I'm going to cry and tap about this, but I'm also going to keep focusing on the good thing that is happening in my life, my relationship, my relationship with my kids. That's how you will get yourself back in alignment and start attracting good things again. Like, some of the happiest days of my life, there was also something really awful that happened and broke my heart. I've hit a big milestone in my business, and something really bad happened in my personal life. I've hit a big mark in my impact, and all of a sudden I'm being shamed and bashed online at the exact same time. I have to walk with both. And that's why I'm here. And if you can be the person that can walk with both, you will be given so much more power and responsibility, especially if you're the type of person who wants like a legacy and wealth and power and influence. You have to walk with both. And you will grow, because the more you hold on, the more you stretch your energetic capacity. You gotta hold sadness and happiness at the same time. You get to be really scared about something you're doing, but also be excited at the same time. That will make you superhuman. Because it is true. If you cannot handle the energetic flip side of the opposite things that could happen in your dreams, then you can't have it all. Because there's always a possibility that you're gonna get the flip side of the thing that you're asking. Have you heard this before? Successful people say, if you can hold it all, you can have it all. And I'm not saying bad things will happen to you. You're not always going to get the energetic flip side, but if it does happen, can you handle it? The universe wants to test you. All the good things, all the bad things, you sure you want it all? Because it's going to come with some energetic flip sides. Are you still in? Yes, you are. Because you know what? That's the human experience. So even if you live a safe, comfortable, predictable life, there's still something bad, and pain will still come. And I have learned that, honestly, if you want to tap into like high emotional frequencies, like fame and influence and huge money months and like the most mind-blowing romance, you also have to be the kind of person that can handle the lows of all those things. Hell yes, time to live, right? If you want to be the kind of person that walks into a stadium and feels the feelings of people celebrating you and cheering you on, you also have to be good at walking in a stadium and everybody booing you. Are you still in for the dream? That's the test. But I promise you can hold the lowest of the lows. You're an energetic match to the highest of the highest emotions. This is why people take the biggest risks financially, emotionally, visibly, going live, being vulnerable, end up being a match for like feeling influence and impact and fame and all that. The mastery is emotional duality, right? And a lot of the times, like, we play small and we play it safe because we don't want to feel pain. But when you are always living a life avoiding pain, you are also living a life avoiding the best experiences that you could possibly feel on this planet. Comfort and safety is not an energetic match for greatness. It's not an energetic match for quantum leaps. If you are right now thinking about the things that you desire to create in your life, if you think about the energetic flip side that could happen with that stuff, so if you want visibility and influence, if you can't handle the feelings of maybe you're going to get booed, judged, ridiculed, publicly shamed, then you're also eliminating the highs, the highs of the energetic flip side of that. So the question is, how much can you hold emotionally and keep moving forward? How high can you fly if you're not willing to fall? This is why emotional intelligence is so important for your dreams coming true. You also gotta learn how to handle when you fly up really high and by accident smack your head on the ground. Otherwise, there is something called universal protection, and you will not be given a dream and responsibility if you're tested with an emotional, energetic flip side and you can't handle it. And I'm not saying like you're gonna hit rock bottom or like feel hard things, but if it comes, are you gonna be okay? This is why when you have really big dreams, why you're tested with a hard circumstance. Because the universe is like, before I give you this big thing, I need to know that you can handle. It's like, I want a 7-figure business. I want hundreds of people live and in my programs, universe, I'm ready. But then you go live and one person sends you a little hateful comment and you lose your shit. And you're like, oh, nobody loves me. I'm not like, and you start crying and you quit. Like, well, then obviously the universe is not going to send you that 7-figure business. Like, everything has an energetic flip side. Are you in? Are you in? Because like fame, impact also comes with people's projections and judgment. Can you handle it? If you can have it all. And I'm not saying you're going to, but you got to be prepared. Okay? Jay-Z says, how did you get so, no, what's the Jay-Z's quote? Jay-Z's quote says, how did you get so fly? Because I wasn't afraid to fall out of the sky. Jay-Z was not afraid of the things that come from the dreams that he requested. There was projections, there's judgments, there's things, I'm in my head. How did you get so fly? Because I wasn't afraid to fall out of the sky. We got to be okay with pain. If it comes, we're going to be okay. I'm telling you, every time you get something hard, a painful, energetic flip side, if you lead yourself through it and you get yourself back in alignment, oh gosh, big things are coming your way. The universe is like, I'm going to give you more. And honestly, if you're not okay with feeling pain in your life, you're also always going to be in a constant state of fear and anxiety, worrying that you might fall out of the sky. But you're not going to be scared to fly up high, high, high in the sky, climb that mountain, because you know you're not afraid of pain. You know if it comes, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Okay? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay? So, things will happen, but you're going to be okay. And the universe will give you so many things. But you can't protect your heart, and you can't protect yourself from pain, because it's going to happen even if you play it safe. It will. Okay? But you've got to be able to hold it all and just walk with it. And at every moment, like, either get to choose comfort, or you get to risk a little bit of pain for extraordinary. You get to choose comfort or risk a little pain to be legendary. You get to choose comfort or risk taking your breath away moments. Those are your two choices. There is no magic without the risk of pain. So you got to walk with both. And you're going to be okay. And you know you're going to be okay because you've already been through a lot of hard things. I'm reading some of your comments. So what are you afraid of? You got through all of that. Bring it, universe. I'm fine. I'm okay. I got this. 111 on the call. Make a wish. You got this. You can hold it. Trust me, God, universe doesn't send you more than you can handle. Okay? And it all is happening for you. And so when bad things happen, just walk with duality. Go look for something that still makes you happy. Go find that gratitude. Okay? Because the only reason you find yourself in those dark night of the soul moments and ruts and depression and dark places for long periods of time is because you drop the gratitude. You drop the good in your life. You stop holding on to one of the good things, and all you did is stayed in the bad energy, the anger, the resentment, the guilt, the negative thoughts. So catch yourself, get yourself back in alignment. Don't create a shitstorm over you. Don't be self-righteous. I'm angry, so I get to be angry. You do get to be angry, but how long do you want to be angry for? How long do you want to brew and stew in that? Okay? Like, get yourself back in alignment. It's okay to have bad feeling emotions. Process them, feel them, and then it's like, okay, I'm not going to sit in this any longer. I don't want to be utilizing my now, manifesting more shit in my life. Let me go lead myself. Let me go do something about this. You're allowed to be angry, but how long do you want to be self-righteous about it? Do you really want to compromise your energetic frequency, holding on to the anger because you get to? No, stop doing that. You're not a child anymore. Okay? In my teachings, I talk a lot about lead your energy. I talk a lot about senses. And what this means is when you know you're having a sad day, an angry day, something bad has happened, I will tell my kids, first things first, process your emotions, okay? Process your emotions, because like I said yesterday, our biggest issue with humanity, we're not advancing in relationships and with each other because we're advancing in AI and technology, but we're not strengthening our emotional intelligence. We do not want to sit in the discomfort of our emotions. We don't even want to sit in discomfort to heal. We're not willing to sit with things that hurt, and we need to be willing to sit with the things that hurt. Do you know an emotion really only lasts like 90 seconds, but it's you making a meaning about it and sitting in it and brewing in it and thinking about the past and making it worse is why it lasts longer? 90 seconds, a peptide that gets released and it goes like this. Unless you numb it and you try to like put it away. Sit with the things that hurt. Process it. What do you want to do? Cry? Scream into a pillow? Go for a run? Scream in a forest? Go do that. I become a savage fueled by gratitude and pure attention. I love that, Chris. Do you know crying for 7 minutes releases oxytocin, the love binding hormone? Like you start to feel good. Go cry, okay? For men too. Tell your little boys, your teenagers, the men, cry, okay? Men are not allowed to express their emotions. They have been taught to numb it down and hold it in, and then they were very shocked why men have very explosive emotions later on because they bottle things up so much because society tells them they can't process it. Cry. Go cry alone. Go scream into a pillow. Just process the emotion. Okay? Like, you will feel so light. Y'all know when you cry for like, you have that cry, you're like, for like 10 minutes or like 5 minutes after you're like, oh, God damn it, I feel so good. Because you just processed the emotion. You moved it. You feel lighter now. Be okay with sitting with the discomfort emotion, because a lot of people, they don't process and they trap and process emotions, right? This is why trauma gets stored in the body too, because we haven't processed it. We haven't cried. We haven't released it. And then what happens is when you keep numbing out your emotions and not processing them and bottling things up, you end up getting sick. You end up projecting your shit on someone that you love. You get cancer. Like, unprocessed emotions is the biggest reasons why, if you end up in a doctor's office and you have no idea why you don't feel good and why you have weird things and they can't figure out why, you're not processing your emotions. Learn to be emotionally intelligent. I know we're not taught this in school, so let's lead the way for the new generations and tell them, stop when you're angry and process it. Stop when you're sad and go process it. And then move yourself through gratitude to neutrality and up the emotional scale tone. You will become so much more resilient and braver and stronger when you're the person that can sit with discomfort, whether you're scared, whether you're hurt. Cynthia says, I bawled my eyes out the other night, checked on my sleeping kids, prayed, and woke up the next day feeling so much better. Oh, I'm so happy. Just process it. Everything's going to be okay. You guys know that nothing bad lasts forever. Everything is cynical. Everything is moving. This is why, even when I got into self-development, before I learned how to really manifest, the thing that I focused the most on was on emotional intelligence, because it's the past stuff, it's our inability to process things, it's our patterns, defense mechanisms, all of that stuff causes us not to manifest the life of our dreams. We gotta have emotional intelligence. You can't have good relationships with people if you have no emotional intelligence. You will continue to project onto them, punish them, walk away, yell at them, not tell them what you really want to say, because we don't even know how to communicate properly with each other. So process your emotions. It should only last 90 seconds, and then you need to work your way up the emotional scale. Okay, we got to clean up the energy first. And honestly, if there's a program you want to do with emotional intelligence work, come into Goddess Code. It's amazing. I think we're doing our 6th round. I do this with you. There's a reason why I do all my live programs live. Like, I have a few recorded stuff, but I love doing things live. Why? Because I'm repeating things. I'm conscious. I'm integrating it deeper. I'm channeling more. It's making me better. I do all my programs with you, side by side. It's a 4-week program, and you can bundle it too with the manifestation program. I'm going to go live after the draw. I'm going to talk about whatever programs you're interested in. I'll talk about my programs, what's coming up. I'm going to be doing a bundle package, though, where you can get both programs for literally half off if you want to do both, okay? And you guys can ask me questions and all the things, and we'll do that, okay? But work on your emotional intelligence. Do some forgiveness work. Let things go. This is the way that we're going to be a powerful manifester is when we're energetically mastered, okay? We're going to manifest at a faster pace when we start to let go of the heaviness and we just process our emotions when they happen in the moment. You get to tell people, time out. I'm really upset right now and triggered. I need a little space to go process things, okay? All emotions are important. They are. There are no negative. They just feel bad. But we need them all because that's what the human experience is. And honestly, if we didn't have sadness and anger, then we wouldn't know what it feels like to have happiness and joy. We need them all. So when you are feeling bad, whatever happens, process it, cry, punch a pillow, yell in the pillow, never yell at people, don't project your shit on other people, do your own inner work, sit with the discomfort, okay? Don't numb anymore, and then go lead yourself. How do I make myself feel better right now? What do I need to do right now? So, first, keep guard of your mind, okay? And then work on your emotions. So instead of sitting and stewing in bad things, what can you do to lead your energy to make yourself feel good? Because here's the other thing we do. When we don't feel good, and sometimes you don't know why you don't feel good. By the way, if you're an empath, you could have walked into a grocery store or been around people and all of a sudden you have picked up the energy and you're not feeling good. We pick up on people's energy. This is why during COVID, we were all feeling heavy collectively. We were all absorbing that fear and that icky energy. So sometimes what happens is you picked up people's energy and then you get in your head thinking there's something wrong. I'm not feeling good. There's something wrong. And then you start creating stories. And because you're not feeling good, you think the stories in your head are true, but they're not. You're spiraling. And this is like the worst thing we do when we're not feeling good. We ask ourselves, what's wrong? When there might be nothing wrong, you just absorb someone's energy, but you're like, what's wrong? And you know what happens? You activate the reticular activating system in your brain. And now your brain is looking for, let me find things that are wrong to show you how bad things are in your life. And it will just keep showing you bad things. And then you start feeling worse and worse and worse. And you're sitting in that. Because you start spewing and looping and creating things in your head that aren't even real. There's nothing wrong. Don't go looking for what's wrong, because you will find it. Your brain will show you it, always. It's the same thing. If you're looking, if you're failing, you ask yourself that, you're going to go find the reasons that you're failing. Similarly, when you tell yourself things are working, then you see the signs and the angel numbers and you see the proof. This makes sense. Empath over here. Yeah. Don't ask yourself what's wrong, okay? Just say, I'm not feeling good. What can I do to process this? And how do I process my emotions, right? So if you're not feeling good, this is what I tell myself when I'm not feeling good. Like out of nowhere, right? Because like the other day I woke up just not feeling good. Nothing has happened. I'm just like, I don't feel good. So I say to myself, I'm having a human experience, but everything is okay. Let me go lead my energy, okay? So sometimes I'll just go cry. But then what I do to get myself to feel good, right? Because we want to be feeling good, because when we're feeling good, we're attracting more good feelings from the now into the later, okay? What you want to do is go arouse yourself or stimulate yourself in the right direction. Like Abraham Hicks says, focus on feeling good. So this is a next level thing. If you start to integrate this, so much magic is going to happen in your life, okay? We have 5 senses as a human. We have 5 senses at our disposal that we can use to arouse ourselves, to stimulate ourselves back into feeling good, right? So the first thing I said is always do gratitude. Like if no matter what, just tap into gratitude, do a rampage, just start listing, I love my hair, I love my nails, I'm healthy, I'm fit. Just rampage all the good things. You will start feeling at least neutral, if not good. The second thing you want to think about is, I have the sense of sight. What can I look at? Where can I go that is beautiful, that will make me feel good? Go do that. I love flowers. I love nature. Capricorn vibes. It makes me feel good and calm. So I will go put myself in those situations. You have the sense of smell. Can you put on your essential oils? Can you go bake some cookies and smell your cookies? What smell makes you feel good again? That just makes you feel like, and then you get to start visualizing, imagining things you want to manifest again, right? Because when we're feeling good, we think good, okay? So we have touch. Can you go hug somebody? Do you have a pet? I often lay on the floor hugging my dogs for like an hour at a time. Oh my God, where does time go? But I feel so good here. Like go hug your cat, go hug your dog, go get a pet. Maybe you need to put on some silk PJs or have a good goddess bath. Those things make you feel good. When you start feeling good, guess what happens? You start thinking good. You get reminded of your dreams again. You get back in alignment. You start taking good aligned action. You're manifesting back in alignment with the things that you want. What can you eat that makes you feel good? Like maybe chamomile tea, maybe a dark chocolate. That makes me feel good. And my favorite way is auditory. So when you're not having a good day, you're spiraling, you're not feeling good, who stimulates you to feeling good and activated? Who do you need to have in your ear? Maybe it's music. I love listening to instrumental, good vibe and music, some binaural beats. Maybe you need to go be in nature and listen. Like I love the sound of leaves in the wind. It's one of my favorite sounds. I think there's a term for that. Maybe you love the ocean, the waves. What makes you feel good that you need to listen to? Like Esther Hicks, Tony Robbins pumps me up. Maybe it's me that activates you. Maybe you need to come in here and binge on my guide section or go to my YouTube channel and just get in my vibes. And then you're reminded of your power again, and then you're thinking about things you want again, you start manifesting again. This is energetic mastery. If you're not thinking good, what do you need to do to make yourself feel good so that you get back into thinking good and thinking about your dreams and getting back in a state of like imagining and visualizing all the things that you want to create? It's not just the thought, it's the energetic frequency, the charge behind the thought. So when you feel good and you're thinking good, that's a huge energetic charge you're putting out there. And the more that you use, and like the most important thing is when you are utilizing your now, feeling good feelings, you are attracting more of the same good feelings that you're feeling right now. So what do you need to do to arouse yourself, to stimulate yourself to feeling good again? What elevates your emotions again? This is energetic mastery. This is leadership. In my world, we do not brew and stew and come up with weird narratives and spiral because we're not feeling good and something didn't work. We lead our energy. If you check my stories today, I did like energy first, I did my workout, I posted a little graph about different hormones from different things that you can create in your own body, because we have this human body with all these chemicals and good feeling hormones that we get to create. Pick your favorite thing and go do that. We are the creators of our life. We go first. If you are going to waste your now waiting for circumstances to get better, waiting for the dream man, the money, the dream client, for things to change in order for you to start feeling good now, you're wasting your time. We go first. You need to start feeling good now to attract the good things that you want to attract in your future. In the now. The now is where everything is happening. Do not wait for circumstances to change. You go first, and then the circumstances changes around you. You go first. Your energy, your thoughts, you need to change those, and then the circumstances change. It's not vice versa. And there's always going to be ebb and flow. So there's always going to be circumstantial things. Can you walk with both? Can you lead your energy? Everything is always responding to your energy in the now. So what do you want to do with the now? Do you want to be in a state of lack, in need? Why? How? Overthinking? Beating yourself up? We do not create good feelings and abundance and quantum leaps from a state of need and lack. You're either in your life being grateful for what you have, I have everything I want, or you're tapping into like amazing feelings and planting seeds into the universe of things you want to create. You're either imagining and desiring the things you want, or you're taking action from a place of alignment. Now is amazing. Now feels good, creates more good. Do you understand that? When I lead myself to feeling good right now, I am in an energetic state that is attracting more of that in my future, more of this feeling good. If you guys caught the Crack Your Money codes, what do we talk about in there? One of the things that I talked about was like feeling wealthy now. People feel like, how am I ever going to tap into the frequency of wealth if I don't have the money to buy the things and do the things? Are you kidding me? Do you know how many things make you feel wealthy right now? Sleeping in makes you feel wealthy. I feel so wealthy sleeping in. A cup of coffee, sunshine on your face. A lot of the things that you think that you want to create in the future that are going to make you feel a certain way, you can create those now. And when you create those now, you create more of that later. And it always gets to be better. Because I'm like, everything I have right now is amazing. I have everything I need. And I'm desiring more and more is coming. And the best has yet to come. That's the energy. Your life doesn't need to change. Your circumstances do not need to change in order for you to feel good right now. It's a choice that you have at every single moment. It's only you that wants to be self-righteous and stay in that spiral. And so don't be surprised when on a different timeline you create that exact same moment, or you keep attracting more of that. You go first, and everything responds to you. You change the inner game, and the outer game starts to change. Lacking, needing things to change now is not a match for more in quantum leaps. We always think that something needs to change outside of us in order for us to feel like we have everything we want. You already have everything you want. Everything else is more and more and more. Your life doesn't need to change to feel like this right now. You have that power right now. You have 5 senses to tap into feeling good. And you're going to create more of that. And you get to say more things. And it gets to be better. And it gets better. Every day gets better. So my favorite affirmations when I wake up. Every day I get better. Every day gets better. The best has yet to come. And when hard things come, okay, universe, I got this. I'm going to walk with duality. I'm going to hold this. Let's go. Everything responds to you now. What are you choosing? Are you going to sit in bad feelings all day? Are you going to protect your sadness and your anger? Are you going to think about feeling? Are you going to beat yourself up? Or are you going to focus on, I have everything I want, and I'm so excited for more? And then you take aligned action from there. And sometimes a miracle comes. How often can you lead yourself to feeling good without anything ever changing outside of you? This is the work. If you can just do like one of these things that I've talked about, I've planted so many codes in this masterclass, things will start shifting, but like, come back and stay in this. Maybe you need to have me in your ear when you're driving, but just be in these conversations. Just be in these conversations. And if you want to like deepen this work, if you've loved this conversation and you want to learn more strategy in the codes to manifesting relationships, dream clients, wealth, all that stuff, that's what we're going to be doing in the manifestation program. And it's going to be so cool because I'm going to come in there, do a whole energetic clean, and then every module is going to be a different code to become an energetic match to the thing that you want. And I'm going to teach you strategies and mindsets and perspectives and just flip your whole world upside down. Because when you change the way you look at things, everything starts to change. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to be launching the graphic in a couple days. You're going to see me go live. I'm going to talk about it. And you're going to do that program for $777. You can do a payment plan on it. I'm so generous with payment plans. You can also hop into Goddess Code and get both those programs for a bundle price that I'm going to be posting for you guys. And manifest winning it. You can win at least 50% off for the bundle or one of the programs, and you automatically get a free entrance in Crack Your Money Codes. And there's 5 modules in there. And I'm going to keep building it on for lifetime access. And every time I plant a new module, it's going to keep growing. So if you don't win that and you want to jump in at 222, do that, because the next module drops, it's going to be at 333. And I'm going to keep bringing up the price as I keep adding modules. And it's amazing. And it's going to be incredible. Okay? So this is wrapping up this masterclass. I've loved every single interaction with you. I'm so happy if you're new to my world. Come back and re-listen to it. And stay tuned, because I will be dropping a bonus for you guys, a pre-recorded bonus from something. And you will love it. And it's going to be amazing. And so just to wrap one more thing up, if you want incredible things to happen to you, if you want quantum leaps, like next level magic, learn to hold fear and excitement at the same time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All your work is incredible. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I love you. If you want quantum leaps, make a big move today. What's the thing that you're scared to do? Go do that. Big action creates big transformation. Big power, big strength in a moment of hard things creates big change. Big moves are an energetic match to big things. And if you can't take a big move and you're not there yet with your courage, take tiny steps every single day. Do everything I talked about in this masterclass. I promise you, you will start seeing results, but I can't give you a transformation. You got to do it yourself. You go first. A coach, a book, a mentor, we are here to facilitate. We are here to help you get back on the path, to get aligned, to give you new perspectives, to give you our codes that changed our lives. But ultimately, it's you that gets you where you want to go. You got to come in here and plug into it. You got to come in here and do the things. You got to integrate it. You got to keep moving forward. Even if it's baby steps, even if you have to binge on free things and read books before you're ready to come into a paid thing, keep doing that. You will become an energetic match to more. But if you're ready for big quantum leaps, make big moves. Massive moves equal massive transformations. Massive courage creates quantum leaps. The more uncomfortable you're willing to be, the more you're going to see big results in your life. It's like the same thing with a gym. The more uncomfortable you are in a gym, repping it out, lifting heavy, the more you're going to see results. Incremental little baby steps, they will lead to the compound effect. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're ready to I want my life to start seeing results, I want to start really collapsing time, I want a quantum leap, what's your next big move? What's your next big move? And go do that. Because the universe cannot play a bigger game until you do. You are the creator of your life. You go first. And you got to remind yourself, just like I talked about in Cracking Money Codes, it is safe for me. It is safe for me to become everything I've ever wanted. It is safe for me to have the dreams. It is safe for me to have big wealth. It is safe for me. Okay? I love you guys. I cannot wait to see you guys either Monday or Tuesday. So I will post in the events section when I'm going to go live. So you still have time to share and tag. So how many times you do, you're going to get a draw in. And all the people who shared before the masterclass show, I got you. We're going to do 2 little draws there. And then we'll do a Q&A if you guys have any questions or anything you want to share. And we'll do the draw. We'll do a Q&A. You'll have a little bonus. And there'll be another masterclass that will come up next month. So stay tuned to that if you are complete with this journey. But go back and re-listen to this. I don't talk about things or share things or do things if I know they don't work. They do. And I'm so okay with overgiving in my free stuff. My free stuff is just as good as my paid stuff because there's always new things. I'm like the biggest nerd and I'm always learning and I'm journaling. Ask Adam. He's just like, I never thought I would end up with the biggest geek of my life. And I'm like, I know, it's amazing, isn't it? And he learns so much from me and he's a lot older and it's amazing. This is who I am. But I love you. I want to see you transform. I want to leave my kids in a generation where other parents like us are now teaching our kids better ways to live. We're not passing down any more generational path. If you just do this work for yourself, where you stop responding the old way that you used to do, and you stop saying things that you know are going to plant things in your kids' brains, you are going to change your whole generational patterns. I think about right now, the way that I'm raising my kids, the things I talk about, the way that I lead myself. Oh my God, I'm so proud of how when my kids raise their kids, they're not going to be passing down things that were passed down to me that were not working. We go first. If we want our kids to have better life, and we want our kids to raise our grandkids and carry on our name and our legacy, we go first. Stop waiting for people to tell you what to do. Stop waiting for circumstances to change. You go first. Okay? You go first. And everything responds to you. If you dream it, it's yours. I love you. I'm done talking now. I could just talk your ears off with this stuff. There's so much I want to say. But there will be a paid program if you want to move into that, but I'll talk about that stuff on the live, okay? Oh, I'm going to drop that. My dog just almost knocked over my ring light. Okay, I'm done talking. I love you so much. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. I love you, I love you, I love you. I will see you live probably Monday or, my nose is running now, on Tuesday, and we'll do the draw. So 50% off and a free tuition into Cracking Money Codes. So share, manifest it, believe in it, trust in it, it's coming, okay? All right, I'm going. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, and stay tuned. I will be posting a bonus tomorrow or Sunday. Okay, bye-bye.